The Mabul, the flood of Noach. We always grew up in school learning about the flood and understanding that it was a punishment of God to wash out the world. That because the world was so corrupt and immoral, God needed to bring the Mabul and clean it out. Remove all immorality from the world. But the Hasidic philosophers and teachers tell us that it's not just a punishment. The Mabul, the flood, was in fact a cleansing process. It was purifying the world, uplifting the world, transforming the world. It was like God took the entire universe and immersed it into a body of water called the mikveh. And the mikveh, that's what it does. It purifies us. So it actually purified the world. Before the Mabul, before the flood, the world focused on the physical, the mundane. It got involved in selfishness and immorality, unethical behavior. But after the world was immersed in the Mabul and the flood, called the mikveh, we came out a different world. Now the world was sensitive to spirituality. It was sensitive to godliness. And therefore Noach had the opportunity now to rebuild the world and make it aligned to our Creator, to God. This in fact is the meditation process that a person should be thinking through when immersing in a mikveh. When a woman goes to the mikveh once a month after her menstruation period, and she immerses in the body of water, what she is thinking to herself and meditating at that time. And so it is with men who immerse in a mikveh too. We're cleansing, we're purifying, we're circling ourselves with a body of water that represents godliness and spirituality. And therefore when I come out of the mikveh, I feel much more elevated and spiritual than I was before I entered. It could be that before I went to the mikveh, I was self-centered. I was selfish. I was focused on the mundane and the material. And when I come out of those waters, I now feel spiritual. I feel elevated. I feel connected to godliness. This is the week, Noach, of transformation. Let's transform ourselves to bring into our lives a little bit more godliness, a little bit more Torah and mitzvot. Shabbat Shalom.